What if I told you cats were once spies? In the 1960s, the CIA kicked off a secretive and rather unusual project that invested $25 million into training and equipping cats for espionage. These furry agents were outfitted with tiny batteries, microphones, and antennas, all designed to gather intelligence without being detected. You might picture a cat stealthily prowling the streets, but the reality was quite different. Despite the efforts, the project, imaginatively called Acoustic Kitty, faced numerous challenges. Cats, being notoriously independent, didn't always cooperate. They often wandered off or couldn't be controlled. Ultimately, the mission failed to yield the valuable intelligence the CIA hoped for, leading to its cancellation. This quirky chapter in spy history shows just how far some are willing to go in the name of intelligence gathering, even if that means turning to the most unpredictable of allies. Believe it or not, a dead jockey won a race. In 1923, Jackie Frank Hayes made history in a truly shocking way. During a horse race, he suffered a heart attack but stayed in the saddle as his horse galloped down the track. Remarkably, he crossed the finish line first, winning the race despite being unresponsive. This unusual event captures the imagination and raises questions about the limits of human determination. Hayes's horse, named Waxy, showed incredible spirit as it carried its rider to victory without knowing the tragedy that had unfolded. The race was held in a fittingly dramatic atmosphere, with spectators unaware of the seriousness of the situation. After the race, the news of Hayes's condition shocked everyone, and he was declared dead shortly after. This extraordinary incident reminds us of the unpredictable nature of life and how sometimes triumph can come from the most unexpected circumstances. Scientists recently discovered that why is the U.S.-Mexico border so heavily guarded? This crucial border has become one of the most fortified areas in the United States, primarily due to serious concerns surrounding illegal immigration and human trafficking. Unlike the more relaxed U.S.-Canada border, the U.S.-Mexico border faces unique challenges that have led to increased security measures. With thousands seeking better opportunities across the border each year, this ongoing migration often brings with it the tragedy of individuals falling prey to traffickers who exploit their desperation. To combat such issues, the U.S. government has implemented extensive security initiatives, including the construction of fences, deployment of advanced surveillance technology, and the positioning of thousands of Border Patrol agents. These measures aim to deter illegal crossings and enhance safety. But they also spark debates over the balance between enforcing law and protecting human rights. The complexities surrounding this border raise vital questions for policymakers and the public alike, as many contemplate the future of immigration and national security. Is it possible to achieve a system that is both secure and humane? Ever wondered why Starbucks changed its logo in Saudi Arabia? To honor local culture, Starbucks made an intriguing adjustment to its iconic logo. Instead of showcasing the mermaid that many of us recognize, the Saudi version highlights only the waves. This decision reflects a deep respect for cultural sensitivity in a region where certain imagery might be perceived differently. Cultural adaptation is key for global brands looking to connect with local communities, and Starbucks has embraced this challenge creatively. By removing the mermaid, they ensure that their image aligns with the values and customs of Saudi society. This thoughtful approach not only supports their brand, but also helps nurture understanding and acceptance in diverse markets. As businesses expand globally, how they adapt their images can tell us a lot about their commitment to respecting local traditions. Surprisingly, a toothache led to a prison escape. In 2013, a Swedish inmate faced a tough dilemma. After being denied dental care for several days, he could no longer bear the pain of a severe toothache. In an unexpected twist, he decided to break free from prison, seeking immediate medical attention. His escape wasn't a bid for freedom, but rather a desperate move for relief. Once he found a dentist, the tooth was pulled, alleviating his agony. However, this isn't just a story of pain. It shines a light on the issue of inmate healthcare. It raises questions about how we treat prisoners and their rights to necessary medical treatment. Interestingly, after receiving proper care, the inmate willingly turned himself back into authorities. You might think that such a dramatic escape would lead to serious consequences, but he only received one additional day in prison. What an unusual yet eye-opening incident. Let's uncover the truth about Aescarus worms. These large parasitic roundworms are notorious for making themselves at home in the human digestive system, especially in places like Central America. Individuals living in impoverished areas are particularly at risk. Sometimes during surgeries, patients may experience a strange phenomenon where anesthesia causes these worms to exit the body through various orifices, which can be quite alarming. But there's hope. A medication called bendazole effectively kills these worms. After treatment, it's not uncommon for patients to find worms in their stool for several days. While this process can be unsettling, it signals that the body is expelling these unwelcome guests. With proper care and medication, those affected can make a full recovery and return to their normal lives. Believe it or not, lakes can explode. Limnic eruptions present one of nature's most dramatic hazards, transforming tranquil bodies of water into lethal explosions of gas. This phenomenon occurs when carbon dioxide accumulates in the deeper layers of a lake, trapped under immense pressure. As the gas builds up, the potential for a violent release grows, leading to catastrophic results. A poignant example of this was witnessed in 1986 at Lake Nyos in Cameroon. There, a sudden limnic eruption released a massive cloud of carbon dioxide, which swept through surrounding villages, tragically taking around 1,800 lives. This event sent shockwaves around the globe and served as a sobering reminder of the latent threats posed by such lakes. In response, scientists have been diligently researching ways to prevent similar disasters. One effective strategy is degassing, which involves carefully releasing the trapped gases to alleviate pressure buildup. By enhancing our understanding of limnic eruptions and implementing preventive measures, we can better protect communities living near these seemingly peaceful lakes from devastating occurrences. Did you know about the amazing mammalian diving reflex? This remarkable physiological response kicks in when our face comes in contact with water, and it works wonders for conserving oxygen while we swim or dive. When water touches our skin, especially around our face, our heart rate slows down significantly. This slowdown helps us maintain energy and oxygen levels, allowing us to stay submerged longer without the need to breathe. Interestingly, this reflex isn't unique to humans. It's found in many mammals, especially those that are adapted to life in the water, like seals and dolphins. They can dive deep and hold their breath for an extended time thanks to this incredible adaptation. So next time you take a plunge, remember that your body is naturally equipped with an amazing tool to help you stay underwater longer. How cool is that? Did you know Putin is a black belt in judo? This might come as a surprise, but Vladimir Putin, who has been Russia's president since 2000, with a brief time as prime minister, is quite the martial artist. He started practicing judo as a teenager and has dedicated a lot of time to the sport. In fact, his commitment has earned him a black belt, which represents a significant level of expertise and skill. Putin has not only trained hard, but has also showcased his passion for judo by participating in various events and even demonstrating his moves in front of cameras. His connection to judo is not just a hobby, it reflects his belief in the values of discipline and resilience, which he often emphasizes in his leadership style. Interestingly, judo also plays a role in how he presents his image to the public: strong, determined, and capable. This martial art has become part of his persona, symbolizing power and control, fitting for a leader who is frequently in the global spotlight. So next time you think of Putin, remember he's more than just a political figure, he's a martial artist at heart. You won't believe this about the Geion Matsuri Festival. Celebrated for over 1,000 years, the Geion Matsuri Festival in Kyoto, Japan, is one of the largest and most prestigious festivals in the country. This vibrant event features stunning parades filled with colorful floats, traditional music, and energetic performances, showcasing Japan's rich cultural heritage. Locals and tourists alike gather to experience the excitement as elaborate processions wind through the streets. The festival originally began to pray for a bountiful harvest and to ward off disaster. making it a significant part of the local community's identity. As the festival has evolved, it has retained its spirit while integrating modern elements, allowing even more people to partake in the fun. Every July, the city transforms into a lively celebration that captures the hearts of all who attend. Have you ever wished to witness such a remarkable event firsthand? Water's surprising memory. Could it really exist? Could it really exist? Some intriguing studies point to the idea that water might actually retain a memory of the substances it has come into contact with. This notion is particularly explored in the field of homeopathy, where practitioners believe that water can hold the essence of healing materials long after they've been removed. While this concept sounds fascinating, it remains highly controversial and is not widely accepted among scientists. Critics argue that the molecular structure of water is always changing, so how could it possibly keep a memory? However, some researchers continue to study water's unique properties, examining how it behaves at a molecular level when exposed to various substances. They suggest that this exploration might lead to a better understanding of water's roles in both health and nature. Whether this theory gains traction or remains on the fringe, it's clear that water is more than just a simple liquid. Its potential secrets keep scientists guessing. Experience Paris in China at this Eiffel Tower replica. In the city of Tianduchang, Zhejiang, visitors find a stunning 354-foot replica of the Eiffel Tower that captures the essence of the iconic Parisian landmark. This impressive structure demonstrates remarkable architectural creativity, offering a unique blend of French elegance and Chinese artistry. Since its construction, it has become a popular attraction, drawing tourists and locals alike who want to soak in a taste of Paris without leaving China. The replica tower is surrounded by beautiful gardens and vibrant areas that mimic the ambiance of the Champs-Élysées, making it feel like a little slice of Europe amid the bustling streets of Zhejiang. Whether you're taking selfies with the tower as a backdrop or enjoying delicious French cuisine at nearby cafes, this attraction has something for everyone. The Eiffel Tower's replica not only impresses with its height, but also serves as a symbol of cultural exchange and innovation, prompting visitors to reflect on how landmarks can bridge different parts of the world. Who wouldn't want to visit a piece of Paris in China? Most people don't know this, but ATMs run on Windows. It might surprise you to learn that a whopping 89% of ATMs around the globe rely on the Windows operating system to function. Many people assume that ATM companies design their own unique software, but in reality, these machines depend heavily on a familiar tech giant's platform. This widespread use of Windows allows for quicker and easier updates and maintenance, making it easier for banks to manage their many machines efficiently. However, this also raises security concerns, as hackers can exploit common vulnerabilities in Windows-based systems. When you approach an ATM, it's fascinating to think that behind the screen and keypad is a complex blend of banking technology and operating systems everyone is familiar with, but rarely thinks about. So next time you withdraw cash, remember the powerful software at play. Can you believe Betty Ford was called First Mama? During the 1970s, Betty Ford, the former First Lady of the United States, used a unique way to connect with people outside the White House. She adopted the CB radio handle, First Mama, creating an unexpected bond with truckers and radio enthusiasts. This choice wasn't merely for fun, it represented her warm and approachable personality. Betty became known for her advocacy work, especially around women's health issues and substance abuse awareness. By diving into the CB radio community, she broke down barriers, proving that even someone in her position could relate to everyday Americans. Truckers, often seen as lone wanderers, received her messages, creating a sense of camaraderie across the miles. Betty's willingness to engage with them reflected her belief in open communication and community support. This connection showed that even the most prominent figures can find joy in simple conversations. Isn't it refreshing to think of a First Lady sharing laughs and stories with truckers over the airwaves? Prepare to be amazed by mirror reflections. Many people think that two mirrors facing each other create endless reflections that go on forever. But that's not quite true. Instead, each reflection you see becomes dimmer and dimmer, eventually fading into nothingness. This fascinating phenomenon happens because mirrors aren't perfect. They absorb a tiny bit of light energy with each reflection. Imagine standing between two mirrors and seeing a series of reflections of yourself. But as you gaze deeper into this shimmering corridor, your image gradually loses brightness. The first reflection looks clear and vibrant, but by the 10th or 20th, it appears much fainter. This diminishing effect is due to the mirror's inability to reflect 100% of the light. So while you can enjoy a mesmerizing view for a while, don't expect to find an infinite video loop of your image staring back at you in an endless echo of reflections. What's the deal with octopus eggs? Octopuses are fascinating creatures, and one of their most interesting traits is that they are oviparous, which means they lay eggs. This is quite different from humans, who give birth to fully developed young. Imagine an octopus mama laying thousands of tiny eggs in a safe spot, often deep in the ocean. After laying, she watches over them diligently, sometimes for months, until they hatch into tiny, adorable baby octopuses. This process highlights the incredible diversity in how different species reproduce. For instance, some snakes, like rattlesnakes, are oviviparous. This means they carry their eggs inside their bodies, and the eggs hatch just before the babies are born. It's a mix of laying eggs and live birth. Each method has its own benefits. For octopuses, laying eggs allows them to provide safety until the young are ready to face the world. Nature has so many fascinating ways for life to continue on, and understanding these differences helps us appreciate the variety of survival strategies out there. Sharks breathe differently than you might think. Instead of using lungs like humans and many other animals, sharks rely on special openings known as spiracles. These small, flap-like structures are located behind their eyes and allow them to take in water even when their mouths are closed. This is especially useful when sharks are resting on the ocean floor or hunting prey. When water flows through the spiracles, it passes over their gills, where oxygen is extracted and carbon dioxide is expelled. The unique breathing method of sharks showcases their remarkable adaptability to life underwater. Since they have no lungs, they don't need to swim constantly to breathe. However, many species still prefer to keep moving to ensure a steady flow of water over their gills. This fascinating feature highlights just how diverse and specialized marine life can be. Isn't it amazing how evolution shapes these creatures? Guess what really drives a cow's milk production? Cows are remarkable animals. On average, a single dairy cow can produce around 24,000 pounds of milk each year. To put that in perspective, that's about 2,000 gallons. But how does this happen? It all starts with their diet. Cows are herbivores, primarily munching on grasses and hay, which are crucial for their health and milk production. They also consume special feed that's rich in nutrients. The cow's stomach is quite unique, having 4 compartments that help break down food efficiently. This process allows them to absorb all the necessary vitamins and minerals. When a cow gives birth to a calf, her milk production kicks into high gear, providing nourishment to her young while producing excess for us. Farmers play an essential role, ensuring the cows are well cared for, healthy, and stress-free, which keeps the milk flowing. Understanding the incredible journey from grass to milk will deepen your appreciation for the dairy products you enjoy daily. Isn't that fascinating? Is it really true that golden rock defies gravity? This extraordinary site, also known as Kyektio Pagoda, features a magnificent golden boulder balanced on the edge of Mount Kyektio. Covered in shimmering gold leaf, this captivating rock is not only a visual marvel, but also a significant pilgrimage destination for countless Buddhists. According to legend, the enormous boulder supports itself on a single strand of the Buddha's hair, symbolizing profound faith and devotion. To reach this breathtaking landmark, visitors embark on a rewarding trek that draws thousands of pilgrims and tourists each year. They believe that completing the journey brings blessings of good health and prosperity. Along the trail, colorful prayer flags flutter in the breeze, and small shrines invite travelers to pause for prayer offerings. As you near the rock, the stunning vistas of the surrounding landscape make the climb even more worthwhile. Most visitors marvel at how this giant boulder seemingly defies gravity, fostering a magical atmosphere that elevates the spiritual experience. For anyone seeking wellness or simply wanting to bask in the beauty and culture of Myanmar, Golden Rock surely promises unforgettable memories. Why do orchestras hold blind auditions for musicians? This innovative practice, where musicians perform behind a screen, is designed to eliminate bias during auditions. By hiding the identity of each candidate, orchestras can focus solely on the musician's talent and performance skills, rather than their gender or appearance. This method has proven incredibly effective, leading to a significant increase in the representation of female musicians in classical music. In fact, studies have shown that orchestras using blind auditions hired more women than those that did not. This change not only promotes fairness, but also enriches the music community by bringing in diverse voices and perspectives. As more orchestras adopt this practice, the classical music scene becomes more inclusive, reflecting a broader range of experiences and talents. How does this impact the future of music? Have you seen the incredible Kummakivi rock in Finland? This fascinating rock formation features a massive boulder perfectly balanced on a smaller rock, creating a stunning sight that feels like magic. Located in the breathtaking Finnish countryside, Kummakivi challenges our understanding of physics and how forces work on Earth. Scientists are amazed because the boulder weighs several tons, yet it remains incredibly stable, seemingly defying gravity. Many visitors flock to this unique spot, captivated by the sight and eager to snap pictures for their social media feeds. Local legends tell stories about the rock's origin, suggesting it was placed by supernatural forces or ancient gods. Whether you believe in these tales or prefer the scientific explanation, Kummakivi's allure is undeniable. The next time you find yourself in Finland, don't miss the chance to see this incredible natural wonder that continues to baffle experts and delight nature lovers alike. What other wonders are hiding in the world waiting to be discovered? Can you believe Nabokov predicted emoticons in 1969? In a fascinating twist of literary foresight, the renowned author Vladimir Nabokov, known for his brilliant novels and poetic language, made a remarkable suggestion that has since shaped digital communication. He envisioned that simple written symbols could effectively express emotions, much like how we now use emojis. This idea, which seemed far-fetched at the time, became a reality with the advent of the internet and texting. Today, emoticons and emojis have transformed the way we communicate, adding a fun and expressive layer to our messages. Whether it's a smiley face or a heart, these tiny images convey feelings that words sometimes can't. Nabokov's insight sheds light on the evolution of language, reminding us that even in the 1960s, thinkers were anticipating ways for technology to enhance our emotional expressions. Isn't it intriguing how a literary mind foresaw such a change? Here's something incredible about sympathy and empathy. While both terms revolve around understanding feelings, they play very different roles in how we connect with others. Sympathy is when we feel for someone, often projecting our own feelings onto their situation. For instance, if a friend loses a pet, we might express sorrow similar to what we experience during our own loss. In contrast, empathy calls for a deeper understanding. We honor another person's pain without making it about ourselves. A true empath can sense the emotional state of another and respond compassionately, bridging the gap between knowing and feeling. Interestingly, while some people with psychopathic traits can intellectually grasp emotions, they struggle to feel them, highlighting the profound nature of empathy. This difference suggests empathy fosters meaningful relationships, enriching our shared human experience. How can we cultivate more empathy in our daily lives? Did you know lobsters have a unique way to battle? These fascinating creatures display intriguing social and territorial behaviors, especially in male competitions. When vying for territory or female attention, lobsters often engage in intense confrontations. A surprising twist in these battles is that lobsters possess bladders in their heads. During fights, they can squirt urine at their rivals. This isn't just some random act. It's a sophisticated form of communication. The urine contains chemical signals that reveal vital information about the sender, including their size, strength, and reproductive status. Imagine a tiny warrior sending out a message with every squirt. The chemical makeup of the urine can influence how the rival responds. It might decide whether to continue the fight or back down. This behavior demonstrates the complexity of social interactions among lobsters, showcasing that there's more to these crustaceans than meets the eye. Understanding how lobsters communicate sheds light on the hidden world of underwater life. You'll be amazed by the Statue of Liberty's funding. This iconic symbol of freedom wasn't just gifted to the United States. It was made possible through a whirlwind of creative fundraising strategies in France. To cover the statue's cost of about $250,000 in the late 19th century, equivalent to over $5.5 million today, French citizens organized everything from auctions and lotteries to even boxing matches. People from all walks of life pitched in, showing their passion for liberty and their desire to strengthen Franco-American ties. The initiative even sparked a communal spirit, with towns rallying together like never before. This lively campaign not only generated the necessary funds, but also created anticipation and excitement around the statue's eventual arrival in New York. Today, when we admire Lady Liberty standing tall, we also celebrate the collective effort that brought her here, reminding us of the power of unity and shared dreams. Imagine it was illegal to slam car doors. In Switzerland, there used to be a quirky law banning the slamming of car doors, all in the name of keeping peace in quiet neighborhoods. This unusual regulation was aimed at reducing noise pollution and maintaining a serene atmosphere for residents. Can you picture that? If you lived there, you would have to gently close your car door to avoid upsetting your neighbors. Though this law has been lifted, it shows just how seriously some communities take the issue of tranquility. People in Switzerland often prioritize peaceful living, making it a calm place to call home. This story sparks a reflection on how far we might go to keep our neighborhoods quiet and friendly. What do you think about such laws? Would you support them to ensure peace in your own community? Did you know Arabic is written from right to left? This intriguing characteristic sets Arabic apart from many other languages. When you pick up a book or a newspaper in Arabic, you'll notice that the letters flow in the opposite direction compared to English and most other languages. Both handwritten and printed Arabic maintain this right-to-left orientation, which can be quite surprising for those used to reading from left to right. Interestingly, while Arabic text moves rightward, Arabic numerals, like those we commonly use, are still written left to right. This blend of orientations can create a unique visual experience. The right-to-left writing system is not just a quirk. It is rooted in the history of the Arabian Peninsula, where ancient scripts influenced the development of modern Arabic. It's fascinating how this aspect of language reflects cultural nuances, and understanding it opens up a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of Arabic. Why do you think different cultures adopt such unique writing systems? Guess what really drives skyscrapers like Burj Khalifa? This iconic tower, standing at an incredible 2,700 feet, about 830 meters, holds the title of the tallest building in the world. Completed in just 4 years, the Burj Khalifa isn't just a marvel due to its height, it showcases the incredible advancements in modern engineering and design. Architects and engineers faced many challenges during construction, from strong winds at such heights to ensuring the building's stability. The sleek design, inspired by a regional flower, and its shimmering glass exterior, capture the sunlight magnificently, making it a stunning sight both day and night. But it's not just tall. This skyscraper features luxury apartments, offices, and even a hotel. Visiting the observation deck offers breathtaking views, allowing visitors to truly appreciate how engineering can shape our skyline. Isn't it fascinating how such structures redefine what we think of when we imagine a city? Did you know Earth has 525 million cubic kilometers of water? That's a staggering amount, enough to fill countless swimming pools or cover the entire surface of the planet in a layer over 2.5 miles deep. This water is found in oceans, rivers, lakes, and even in the atmosphere, making up about 71% of our planet's surface. Surprisingly, about 97% of this water is salty, located in the oceans, while only 3% is freshwater, which is essential for all terrestrial life. Of that precious fresh water, nearly 70% is locked away in ice caps and glaciers, leaving just a tiny fraction available for drinking and agriculture. Understanding this incredible distribution of water is crucial for addressing global challenges like droughts and climate change. Our water resources are finite, and as the population grows, the demand for clean water increases. So how we manage and preserve our freshwater sources can make a huge difference for current and future generations. Did you know a $2 bail changed a life? In 2014, Itab Del Salem found himself trapped in a nightmare after being jailed due to a misunderstanding about his bail. This $2 fee, which seems minuscule on its own, kept him imprisoned for 5 long months because of communication issues between the court and the jail. This case sheds light on the glaring mistakes in our justice system, where such a small amount can dictate someone's freedom. Itab's experience raises critical questions about how bail systems can sometimes fail people, especially those who are poor or don't have advocates to help navigate legal processes. The situation reveals the need for reforms to ensure that justice is not only swift, but also fair and informed. So how can we avoid allowing something as trivial as $2 to prevent human lives from flourishing? Paragliding, thrill, or risky business? This exhilarating sport, known for its breathtaking views and the rush of floating through the sky, carries significant dangers. Every year, about 11 pilots out of every 11,000 face a tragic fate, highlighting just how risky paragliding can be. The thrill lies not just in the soaring heights, but also in the unpredictability of the wind and weather, which can change in an instant. Experienced pilots know that factors like sudden gusts or poor visibility can turn a joyous flight into a perilous situation. Additionally, human error, such as miscalculating landings, can lead to serious accidents. Equipment failure also poses a threat. Even minor malfunctions with a paraglider can have catastrophic results. So while paragliding offers an unmatched sense of freedom and adventure, it's essential for enthusiasts to prioritize safety, respect nature, and continually improve their skills. What makes Liechtenstein so unique and safe? This tiny European country is not only one of the smallest in the world, but it's also known for its incredible safety and serene way of life. Many residents live with their doors unlocked, reflecting the trust and peace that permeate this charming nation. During World War I, Liechtenstein showcased its distinctive spirit when it sent a small army of just 80 men to guard its borders. This quirky mission took an unexpected turn. Instead of encountering conflict, the soldiers made a new friend along their patrol and returned home with an additional member in their ranks. This friendly tale highlights Liechtenstein's character, where safety and camaraderie flourish even in challenging times. Whether it's its breathtaking mountains or close-knit community, this little country reminds us that sometimes the smallest places have the biggest stories. With such a unique history and a tranquil lifestyle, who wouldn't want to learn more about Liechtenstein? Portugal boasts Europe's longest bridge, can you believe it? The Vasco da Gama Bridge stretches an impressive 7.4 miles across the Tagus River in Lisbon, making it a remarkable feat of engineering. Inaugurated in 1998 for the World Expo, this stunning structure gracefully connects the capital city to the southern region of Setúbal. Designed to handle heavy traffic, the bridge is not just a vital transportation link, but also a breathtaking sight. At certain points, its height allows ships to pass under, highlighting the thoughtful design. Plus, when you drive across, you're treated to incredible views of the river and the city skyline. The bridge is named after the famous explorer Vasco da Gama, who reached India by sea, symbolizing Portugal's rich maritime history. Whether you're an engineering enthusiast or just in for a picturesque journey, the Vasco da Gama Bridge is a must-visit landmark that showcases Portuguese ingenuity. Is it really true that anteaters have 3 fingers? The giant anteater, known scientifically as Myrmecophaga tridactyla, truly lives up to its name, which translates to ant-eater with 3 fingers. These fascinating creatures are specifically adapted for digging into ant mounds and termite colonies. Their long snouts are just perfect for slurping up their favorite snacks, while their powerful forearms and sharp claws allow them to tear open tough insect homes. Despite their name, these remarkable mammals aren't just limited to eating ants. They enjoy a varied diet of termites and even some fruits. With a body length that can reach up to 7 feet, including their long tails, giant anteaters are impressive in size, but they are also incredibly shy and tend to be solitary. Their unique adaptations make them skilled foragers, but they are increasingly threatened by habitat loss. Isn't nature remarkable in how it designs such amazing creatures? Did you know Freddie Mercury designed Queen's famous logo? In 1973, just before Queen launched their first album, Mercury used his artistic talent to create a striking emblem for the band. This logo, featuring the zodiac signs of each band member, beautifully combines elements of the lion for Leo, the crab for Cancer, and the two fairies for Virgo, representing himself and guitarist Brian May. This isn't just a fun design, it showcases Mercury's exceptional aesthetic judgment and reflects the band's theatrical style. The logo has since become a symbol of rock music and Queen's larger-than-life persona. What's fascinating is that Mercury's vision helped define Queen's identity, influencing their album covers and performances. As they became legends, this logo solidified their place in music history, standing out as one of the most recognizable symbols in rock. Isn't it thrilling how a simple design can carry such rich meaning? Here's what happens to sea level around the world. The term sea level can be pretty deceiving because it doesn't mean the same thing everywhere. You see, the Earth spins, and this spin causes water at the equator to bulge outwards. That's right, the sea level at the equator is higher than it is at the poles. But wait, there's more. Variations in gravity across the planet also play a huge role. Some areas experience stronger gravitational pull, which can cause the sea level to appear higher or lower than in other parts. For example, regions with more land or mountains may have a slightly different sea level. This means that the average ocean level is like a patchwork quilt with various heights stitched together. So, when we think about rising sea levels due to climate change, remember the natural variations already exist and complicate the picture. Can you imagine that Nebraska bans beer cocktails? This surprising law prohibits mixing beer with liquor, making the Cornhusker state stand out in its alcohol regulations. The 2005-90 error reflects Nebraska's unique approach to drinking culture, prioritizing specific practices over a more free-flowing mixing tradition seen in other states. By enforcing this ban, lawmakers aim to curb excessive drinking and promote responsible consumption. Some may argue that this regulation limits creativity and fun in cocktail crafting, while others believe it protects public health and safety. As states across the U.S. navigate their own rules about alcoholic drinks, Nebraska's stance raises interesting questions about personal choice and state influence over social customs. It's fascinating to see how different regions shape their drinking environments, isn't it? Whether you're a fan of cocktails or prefer your drinks neat, this law definitely sparks a conversation about balance and responsibility in nightlife. You won't believe the Hotmail hack from 1999. In a shocking discovery, hackers revealed a significant security flaw in Hotmail that allowed anyone to access accounts using the simple password IQ. This incident highlighted just how fragile internet security was back in the late 90s. Many people were just starting to use email and often didn't understand the importance of strong passwords. Companies like Hotmail, which was among the first web-based email services, were racing to get user bases while struggling to protect sensitive information. The vulnerability not only led to mass panic among users, but also emphasized the urgent need for better security protocols. As a result, tech companies began investing heavily in encryption and more sophisticated security measures to safeguard user accounts. This hack served as a wake-up call, teaching both users and providers about the importance of choosing complex passwords and continually improving their online safety efforts. It paved the way for today's more secure online environments. But can we ever be completely safe from hackers? Ever seen animals fall from the sky? Waterspouts, those fascinating rotating columns of air seen over water, can sometimes cause strange and unbelievable occurrences. These spiraling winds can lift small sea creatures like fish, shrimp, or even jellyfish into the air and then drop them back down elsewhere, often far from their home. Imagine a sunny day at the beach when suddenly fish start plopping onto the sand. While this might sound like a scene from a quirky movie, it's a real phenomenon that surprises many people. Waterspouts form during specific weather conditions, typically when warm and cold air interact over a body of water. When the waterspout's powerful updraft grabs small marine life, they can be transported for significant distances before gravity takes over. For anyone lucky enough to witness such an event, it certainly sparks a mix of excitement and curiosity. So next time you hear about a waterspout, think about what might fall from the sky. Guess what really drives Sriracha's spicy success? From 1988 to 2016, Hui Fong Foods, known for its popular Sriracha sauce, had a remarkable partnership with just one pepper supplier. Instead of formal contracts, this business relied entirely on a simple verbal agreement. This unique practice shows a level of trust and mutual understanding rarely seen in today's fast-paced business world. The company's founder, David Tran, believed in the quality of the peppers provided and built a relationship that allowed them to create their iconic hot sauce. By maintaining this close working relationship, both Hui Fong Foods and the pepper supplier could adapt to changes in demand and supply without the fuss of paperwork. This efficient approach helped Sriracha become a beloved kitchen staple across the globe. So what do you think about this unusual way of doing business? You might be shocked to learn that Ocean Spray is a cooperative. This means that the farmers who grow the famous cranberries actually own the company. Rather than profits going to corporate shareholders, they're divided among the grower members. This unique structure not only helps keep prices stable for the farmers, but also gives them a real say in how the company operates. Imagine being able to influence decisions about branding, marketing, and sustainability practices that affect your livelihood. Because these farmers are directly involved, they can work together to ensure that Ocean Spray remains committed to environmentally friendly practices and quality products. This cooperative model not only strengthens the farming community, but also allows consumers to enjoy delicious cranberry products crafted with passion and care. Isn't it great to know that your favorite cranberry juice supports local growers? Turns out the truth is that glitter has roots in recycling. This shiny, eye-catching craft staple can be traced back to an innovative machinist named Rushman. He stumbled upon a clever way to tackle the problem of scrap material by crushing it into tiny pieces. Instead of letting waste pile up, Rushman's process transformed discarded bits into the sparkly substance we all know and love today. As a result, glitter became not just a popular crafting material, but also a symbol of creativity and joy in various arts. Now, this colorful addition can be found everywhere, from birthday party decorations to high-fashion runway shows. It's amazing to think that what once seemed like scraps would evolve into a multi-billion-dollar industry. The next time you sprinkle some glitter on a project, remember the recycling genius behind its creation? Rushman. Isn't it cool how innovation can result in such fun products? Prepare to be amazed by burglary lawsuits. Many people think that if a burglar gets hurt while breaking into your home, they can easily sue you and win. Surprisingly, while burglars can indeed file legal claims, they seldom succeed. Most states have helpful laws like the Castle Doctrine or Stand Your Ground laws, which defend homeowners from being held responsible for injuries that occur during a break-in. However, there's a twist. If a homeowner intentionally sets traps, like hidden spikes or rigged shotguns, they could face legal consequences for negligence. Courts usually back property owners, but if evidence shows that a homeowner acted recklessly, an intruder might actually have a case. So it's crucial for homeowners to know their rights and responsibilities regarding safety and security while still being vigilant about their own legal risks. Isn't it interesting how the law navigates these tricky situations? You won't believe this about coal power plants. While many people fear nuclear energy, coal power plants actually emit up to 100 times more radiation than nuclear facilities when generating the same amount of energy. This surprising fact stems from the presence of radioactive elements like uranium and thorium found in coal ash. When coal is burned, these harmful elements are released into the air, contributing to environmental pollution and health risks. Although nuclear power produces some radioactive waste, its overall emissions are significantly lower. This alarming comparison highlights the urgent need for cleaner energy sources. As we move towards a greener future, understanding the hidden dangers of conventional energy production is crucial. Could a shift from coal to more sustainable alternatives help us protect the planet and our health? You won't believe this about ketchup's strange past. In the 1830s, ketchup wasn't just a tasty topping for fries. It was marketed as a medicinal product. Dr. John Cook Bennett, a physician, claimed that ketchup could cure ailments ranging from indigestion to jaundice. He mixed tomato extract with alcohol to create his version, promoting it to help people feel better. This unusual approach shows how our perception of food can change over time. While we now enjoy ketchup primarily on burgers and hot dogs, back then, people may have been using it as a health tonic. The idea of enjoying something as simple as ketchup with your meal seems so normal now, but it's fascinating to consider that once, it was seen as medicine. So the next time you squeeze ketchup onto your plate, remember its wild journey from a healing solution to a beloved condiment. What else could our favorite foods be hiding? Is it really true that China has 1 billion internet users? Absolutely. In 2023, China leads the world with a staggering total of over 1 billion and 92 million internet users. This massive number reflects a rapidly growing digital landscape where more people are connecting online than ever before. With a population of about 1.4 billion, that's roughly 78% of the country accessing the internet. This growth has been fueled by widespread smartphone use and improvements in infrastructure, making online connectivity more accessible even in rural areas. Chinese citizens are using the internet for various activities, from social media to e-commerce, gaming, and streaming services. Popular platforms like WeChat and Alibaba showcase how integral the internet has become in daily life. China's technological advancements and innovations play a big role in keeping its internet usage soaring. As we move toward an even more digital world, the incredible scale of internet users in China raises intriguing questions about social dynamics, culture, and global communication. How will this influence the future? This might surprise you. The Liberty Bell's famous crack. The Liberty Bell, a symbol of American independence, cracked for the first time in 1752, just after it arrived in Philadelphia to announce the opening of the Pennsylvania State House. Instead of being thrown away, the bell was recast, showcasing resilience and creativity. The second casting resulted in a bell that rang strong and proud, yet it still bore a distinctive crack. Over time, this crack turned into a cherished feature, symbolizing the imperfections in our quest for freedom and justice. The bell has since become an iconic emblem of liberty, representing not just the American Revolution, but also the ongoing pursuit of equality. People from all over the world visit the Liberty Bell Center in Philadelphia to marvel at this historical artifact and reflect on the enduring values it represents. Can you imagine a symbol of freedom so resilient? Is it really true that bonsai trees can live for centuries? Absolutely. Bonsai is a remarkable art form that originated in Japan, emphasizing the cultivation of miniature trees to capture the beauty of nature in a tiny space. Rather than being a specific species, bonsai can be created from many different types of trees, each carefully nurtured and shaped by skilled artists. This involves techniques like pruning, wiring, and repotting to encourage unique growth patterns that mimic the grandeur of full-size trees. Interestingly, some bonsai trees are over 100 years old, with a few even reaching the age of several centuries. Caring for a bonsai requires patience and commitment, as these tiny wonders need regular attention, including proper watering, sunlight, and seasonal adjustments. Whether you're an experienced gardener or a curious beginner, creating and caring for bonsai can be a deeply rewarding experience, turning your home into a beautiful slice of nature. Did you know some babies are born with teeth? This surprising phenomenon, known as natal teeth, occurs in about 1 in every 2,000 births. These teeth are different from the typical baby teeth that usually come in around 6 months of age. Natal teeth can actually be present in the newborn's mouth at birth or can appear shortly afterward. They often emerge from the gum line, catching parents and medical professionals off guard. While these tiny teeth might seem like a curious rarity, they can also come with challenges. For example, they may need to be removed if they're loose or causing discomfort for the baby. Interestingly, natal teeth are more common in certain cultures and can sometimes be associated with other health conditions. Regardless, every baby is unique, and these little pearly whites certainly add a distinct twist to their arrival. What if I told you baseball uses over 100,000 balls? Each Major League Baseball season, teams go through a staggering amount of baseballs, highlighting just how much goes into our favorite pastime. To be precise, over 100,000 baseballs are utilized in a single season. From batting practice to actual games, these balls are essential for hitting home runs, turning double plays, and making those incredible diving catches. Just imagine the hours of planning, production, and logistics that go into supplying all those baseballs. Each ball is carefully designed to meet the league's standards, weighing about 5 ounces and measuring 9 inches in circumference. The next time you watch a game, think about all the journeys those baseballs have taken, from the factory to the player's hands. It's a brilliant reminder of the sport's complexity and the dedication of teams and fans alike. So, are you ready for the next pitch? Can you believe clownfish swim with sea anemones? This vibrant little fish has an amazing survival trick. Clownfish, often seen in brightly colored reefs, have a special bond with sea anemones, which are the soft, tentacled creatures lurking in the ocean. What makes this relationship so unique is how the clownfish is able to live among the anemone's stinging tentacles without getting hurt. This is thanks to a special mucus layer on their skin that protects them. In return, clownfish offer the anemone food scraps and help keep it clean by removing parasites. This partnership is a classic example of symbiosis, where two different species work together for mutual benefit. By seeking shelter in the anemone's protective embrace, clownfish can escape hungry predators like bigger fish. Isn't it amazing how nature creates such beautiful connections? So the next time you see a clownfish darting around, remember that it's not just a pretty face, but a creature thriving through teamwork in the vibrant ocean world. Can you imagine spiderwebs spinning wildly? In 1995, NASA embarked on a fascinating experiment to discover how different drugs would affect spiderwebs. Scientists administered various substances to spiders, watching closely as these small creatures spun their intricate webs. What they found was astonishing. When exposed to certain toxic compounds, the spiders created chaotic and misaligned web designs instead of their usual, beautiful patterns. This research not only provided insights into how chemicals can disrupt natural behaviors, but also revealed the resilience and adaptability of living organisms. The findings raised questions about the impact of environmental pollutants on animal behavior, as well as the broader implications for ecosystems. What is especially interesting is how this quirky experiment combined biology and space exploration, showcasing the unexpected ways in which science can connect different fields. Here's a wild fact about Instagram's first photo. The very first image shared on this popular social media platform was a charming snapshot of a dog. Uploaded by co-founder Kevin Systrom in July 2010, the photo captures a playful pup hanging out in an office, perfectly embodying the casual and friendly vibe that Instagram would become known for. The simple caption, "Hello World," greeted users and set the stage for the billions of photos that would soon fill the platform. At that time, Instagram was just starting out, and this unassuming image hinted at the creativity and connection that would define the app. Just imagine how far Instagram has come since then. From personal moments to global movements, this little app turned into a major player in the social media landscape. Can you believe that all started with a single picture of a dog? What if I told you about alloboxophobia? This rare social phobia makes some people fear what others think of them to an overwhelming degree. Imagine feeling intense anxiety simply because you worry about being judged or criticized by others. Those suffering from alloboxophobia might go to great lengths to avoid social situations, fearing every comment, glance, or smirk. This condition can severely impact daily life, making ordinary interactions feel like climbing a mountain. Individuals may find themselves isolating or overthinking every word they say, feeling trapped by their fears. Alloboxophobia isn't just about being shy. It's a real psychological challenge, often requiring therapy or support to manage. It's important to understand this phobia, as awareness can help foster empathy and support for those affected. Could this possibly relate to your own experiences or someone you know? What if I told you stressed is desserts backward? It's a fun little twist of language that many people find amusing, but it also hints at something deeper about how we cope with our feelings. The playful connection between the two words reminds us that we often turn to sweet treats when the pressures of life feel overwhelming. While enjoying a piece of chocolate cake can bring a momentary smile, relying on desserts for long-term stress relief isn't the best strategy. Instead, experts recommend engaging in physical activities like jogging or practicing relaxation techniques such as yoga and meditation. These activities not only help to alleviate stress, but also boost your mood and overall well-being. So next time you feel stressed, consider reaching for your running shoes or a yoga mat instead of a cookie. Your mind and body will thank you. Did you know bees have a unique internship phase? From the moment they hatch, bees are ready to take on crucial jobs in their hive. Starting their lives fully formed, these tiny workers dive into essential tasks like cleaning and nursing younger bees. This initial phase acts like an internship, where they learn the ropes of hive life before moving on to more demanding roles, such as foraging for pollen. The way bees work together showcases a fascinating structure within their communities, highlighting teamwork and responsibility. As they progress, each bee finds its perfect niche, contributing to the hive's overall health and success. This organized system allows them to thrive, ensuring a steady supply of honey and supporting the ecosystem. Next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember that they started their journey with these vital chores. What other secrets do bees hold? Here's a wild fact about vintage video technology. The Ampex VRS 1000, launched in 1956, was a groundbreaking video recording machine that truly changed the game for the broadcasting industry. Picture this: a device that weighed more than a small car while being roughly the size of a bicycle. Designed for studio use, it represented a leap forward in technology, allowing television stations to record and replay shows with unprecedented clarity. Prior to the Ampex VRS 1000, live broadcasts were the norm, but this heavy beast made it possible to capture precious moments and replay them later. This innovation not only transformed how media was created, but also paved the way for the videotapes and home recordings we enjoy today. Can you imagine turning back time to see the world of media before such a revolutionary invention? What if I told you age differences can spark controversy? The relationship between Melania Trump and Donald Trump has been under the microscope, partly because of their significant 24-year age gap. Critics often debate how such a difference impacts their partnership and public perception. Melania, born in Slovenia, met Donald Trump at a fashion event in New York City in 1998, and their whirlwind romance led to marriage in 2005. While some people view their age difference as a barrier, others argue it's just a number and focus on their shared interests and mutual support. For instance, Melania often stands by Donald during his political campaigns, showcasing a united front that raises questions about how personal dynamics play out in the public eye. This relationship highlights how society views age gaps, sparking discussions about love, compatibility, and what truly keeps a couple together against the odds. Does the age gap matter, or is the bond between them what truly counts? Did you know about the Giant Cheese Parade in 1922? In Centralville, Indiana, a colossal 600-pound cheese wheel became the star of an unforgettable celebration. This amazing cheese, believed to be the largest in the country at the time, rolled into the spotlight during a lively parade. Local farmers proudly showcased their hard work, turning a simple dairy product into a centerpiece of community pride. Horses transported this giant cheese through the streets, capturing the imaginations of onlookers. The event wasn't just about the cheese, it blended agricultural festivities with small-town charm, proving that even dairy can ignite excitement. Who would have thought a cheese wheel could attract so much attention? This unique celebration reminded everyone that communities thrive on creativity, humor, and good old-fashioned fun. So the next time you enjoy a slice of cheese, think about how it once took center stage in a parade. Can you hear me? Porcupines make unusual cries. These fascinating creatures have a knack for producing vocalizations that can easily be mistaken for the sounds of human distress or even upset babies. The noises, known as distress calls, are crucial for porcupines. When they encounter danger or feel threatened, they emit these high-pitched sounds to warn other porcupines nearby. This clever communication method helps them alert their fellow animals to potential risks in their surroundings. Beyond alerting others, these vocalizations can also attract attention from any curious onlookers, including humans. Imagine a peaceful forest suddenly filled with what sounds like a crying baby, only to discover it's a porcupine sending out a distress signal. It's a reminder of the unexpected marvels of nature, where even the most peculiar sounds can serve a real purpose. So next time you hear a strange noise in the wild, keep an ear out. It might just be a porcupine calling for help. Did you know Gollum once bet his ring? The Hobbit has captivated readers since its first release in 1937, particularly for its memorable characters and thrilling adventures. One of the most intriguing moments occurs during the riddle game between Bilbo Baggins and Gollum, where Gollum, desperate and cunning, wagers his precious ring on the outcome. In the first edition, this twist shows Gollum's willingness to gamble for his prized possession, setting the stage for the ring's dark significance throughout the story. This interaction hints at Gollum's complex character, both tragic and menacing. Fascinatingly, the second edition made a notable change to this scene. Instead of willingly betting the ring, Gollum's intentions shift, portraying his obsession and desperation even more starkly. This alteration reflects the evolution of J.R.R. Tolkien's storytelling and deepens the reader's understanding of the ring's power and allure. Why do you think such a small detail had such a big impact on the story? Let's uncover the truth about bear hibernation. Bears are fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their hibernation habits. During winter, many bear species enter a state of deep sleep, allowing them to survive long periods without food. They achieve this by dramatically lowering their metabolic rate, heart rate, and even body temperature. This remarkable adaptation means they don't eat, drink, or even go to the bathroom for months. Instead, they rely entirely on the fat they've stored up during the warmer months. This strategy helps them conserve energy and stay safe from harsh winter conditions. By hibernating, bears can endure the scarcity of food that winter brings. When spring arrives, they awaken ready to eat as the world outside comes back to life. Isn't it incredible how these amazing animals have adapted to thrive in their environments? Let's uncover the truth about flower odors. Did you know that around 90% of flowers emit smells that are anything but pleasant? While many blossoms delight us with sweet fragrances to attract helpful pollinators like bees and butterflies, some take a different approach. For instance, the infamous corpse flower does something astonishing. It mimics the scent of rotting flesh. This foul aroma draws in insects such as flies and beetles, which are tricked into thinking they've found a prime breeding ground. This fascinating strategy highlights the incredible variety found in plant reproductive methods. Over time, evolution has enabled flowers to adapt their scents to meet their unique ecological needs. By using offensive odors, these plants ensure their survival and reproduction in a world where competition for pollinators is fierce. So next time you stop to smell the flowers, consider that not all scents are meant to please our noses. Some are just good old survival tactics. This might surprise you. Batman is a city in Turkey. Located in the southeastern part of the country, Batman is not just the home of a famous superhero, but also a bustling city with a rich history. It was founded in the 1950s and has grown rapidly, now boasting a population of over 300,000. The city gets its name from the nearby Batman River, which is thought to be derived from a Kurdish word meaning the River of the Black Bird. Notably, Batman has become a cultural hub, featuring bazaars, parks, and vibrant local cuisine. Interestingly, the name has drawn tourists and comic book fans alike, with many visiting to snap photos and share their unique experience of standing in a place named after the beloved Caped Crusader. While it may seem quirky, Batman, Turkey, represents a unique blend of modernity and tradition, showcasing the diverse cultural tapestry that defines the region. So, the next time you think of Batman, remember there's a real city with its own charm and personality. You won't believe what Valencia does for art. The Fallas Festival in Valencia is an amazing celebration of ephemeral art, where gigantic, intricate statues fill the streets, only to be set ablaze in a dazzling spectacle. Every March, locals and visitors come together to admire these massive creations, often depicting satirical scenes that reflect current events and social issues. Artists spend the entire year designing and building these masterpieces, using materials that create vibrant colors and textures. The night of the grand finale, called La Crema, the anticipation builds as the bonfires light up the night sky, transforming the city into a breathtaking display of flames. As the fire consumes the statues, it symbolizes purification and renewal, reminding everyone of the fleeting beauty of art. The energy, noise, and excitement create an atmosphere that captivates the heart and soul of Valencia. So next time you think of art, remember that in Valencia, it's not just about the beauty, but also about the joy of letting go. How many festivals can boast of such a fiery ending? Here's a wild fact about Harry Truman's name. Harry S. Truman, the 33rd President of the United States, has a middle name that might surprise you. It's just the letter S. His parents faced a dilemma when it came to naming their son. They couldn't choose between the names of his two grandfathers, so they decided to settle on a single letter instead. This quirky choice has sparked curiosity and questions throughout history. Even Truman himself had fun with it, claiming the S stood for nothing at all. This unusual decision reflects the charm of simpler times and personal touches in family traditions. Imagine having a middle name that doesn't hold any deeper meaning. Truman's straightforward approach mirrors his personality. No fuss and straight to the point. So next time you hear his name, remember that the intriguing letter S is a unique conversation starter. Believe it or not, art is over 100,000 years old. The earliest known artworks, dating back to the Upper Paleolithic era, were crafted by our ancient relatives, the early Homo sapiens. These remarkable creations include stunning cave paintings, intricate carvings, and symbolic objects that showcase some of the earliest signs of human creativity and cultural expression. Imagine our ancestors huddled in caves, using natural pigments to depict animals and their surroundings, or meticulously crafting tools and ornaments that held both practical and spiritual significance. These artworks not only serve as a glimpse into their lives, but also emphasize the importance of storytelling and communication. Through their art, early humans expressed emotions, beliefs, and an understanding of the world around them. As we explore these ancient sites, we realize that art is a universal language that has been connecting people for millennia. Isn't it fascinating to think about what these expressions reveal about humanity's journey from simple survival to complex culture? Prepare to be amazed by Jumpy's artistic talent. Jumpy is not your average dog. This specially trained pup can actually write his own name with a paintbrush and blue paint. His impressive skill comes from the dedication and hard work of his owner, who has spent significant time teaching him this unique trick. Imagine a dog holding a brush, swishing it across a canvas, and forming the letters of his name. It's a delightful sight that captures the imagination of everyone who sees it. Jumpy's ability showcases not only his intelligence, but also the bond he shares with his owner. It takes patience, love, and positive reinforcement to train a dog to perform such a complex task. This remarkable talent highlights the potential for creativity in animals and encourages us to explore the amazing ways in which pets can learn and engage with the world around them. With this level of talent, who knows what other surprising abilities dogs might have waiting to be discovered? Ever ridden a historic steam train in Australia? The Puffing Billy steam train, located in the beautiful Dandenong Ranges east of Melbourne, offers an extraordinary journey through stunning landscapes. Originally constructed in the early 1900s to transport timber from the lush forests, this railway line has a fascinating history. After years of decline, Puffing Billy was saved from oblivion and meticulously restored, transforming it into a popular tourist attraction. As you glide along the tracks, you can enjoy breathtaking views of towering eucalyptus trees, vibrant ferns, and charming wildlife, all while experiencing the nostalgia of steam travel. Plus, the open-air carriages let you feel the breeze and hear the iconic sound of the train chugging along. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or simply looking for an unforgettable experience, this steam train ride is a must. Next time you're in Melbourne, make sure to hop aboard Puffing Billy for an adventure that combines history and the beauty of nature. Guess what makes redwoods reach incredible heights? Redwoods are truly remarkable, towering trees that can grow beyond 328 feet, making them the tallest trees on our planet. Imagine standing next to one. It's like gazing up at a giant skyscraper made of wood. These majestic trees thrive mainly along the coast of California, where the unique climate offers the perfect combination of moisture and sunlight. Their ability to reach such astonishing heights is partly due to their thick bark, which not only protects them from fires and pests, but also helps them survive for thousands of years. What's even cooler is that redwoods can access moisture and nutrients through their extensive root systems, which spread out far and wide, allowing them to stand tall against wind and storms. Redwoods also play a crucial role in their ecosystem by providing habitats for countless species, from birds to small mammals. So every time you see a redwood, remember that you're looking at a living monument of nature that has stood the test of time. How incredible is that? Is it really true that squats can earn subway rides? In Moscow, a subway station has introduced a fascinating program that lets travelers pay for their tickets through exercise. Instead of traditional cash or cards, commuters can complete 30 squats to gain access to the train. This unique initiative is a clever blend of public health awareness and fitness, cleverly promoting an active lifestyle while offering a free ride. Imagine hopping off a long day at work and choosing to squat instead of paying with coins. This creative approach not only encourages physical activity among busy city dwellers, but also highlights how communities can support health in fun and engaging ways. So could this innovative idea inspire other cities to follow suit? Just think, maybe your next subway ride could come with a workout too. Have you ever wondered why kids go wild? The answer might lie in their sugar intake. Excessive sugar consumption in children can create a wild burst of energy, often likened to the behavior of caffeinated raccoons. When kids consume too much sugar, they experience a rush, making them hyperactive and erratic in their actions. This sweet energy can turn them into little bundles of chaos, bouncing around and unable to sit still. However, this burst of energy is usually followed by a dramatic crash, leaving them exhausted and sometimes in tears over the smallest things. Imagine a child who just moments ago was running and laughing, suddenly sobbing over a toy. This cycle is not only tough for parents to handle, but can also affect a child's mood and behavior throughout the day. Reducing sugar intake can help stabilize their energy levels and promote a calmer, more balanced behavior. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as sugar can impact our little ones so much? Is it really true that Hugh Island has taxi services? Yes, it absolutely does. Located just east of Kolamurang, Ukuran, in the bustling Olympiada area, Hugh is a charming small island that caters to both locals and tourists looking for easy transportation. Visitors can hop into a taxi to explore the beautiful landscape, delightful beaches, and unique attractions that the island has to offer. The taxi services are particularly convenient, allowing guests to travel without hassle while enjoying stunning ocean views. Whether you're heading to a beach barbecue or a serene spot for a sunset picnic, the taxi drivers are familiar with the best routes to ensure you have a memorable experience. So if you're planning a trip to this picturesque island, don't forget to take advantage of the handy taxi services that make getting around a breeze. Did you know ostriches have huge eyes and tiny brains? These fascinating birds possess eyes measuring about 2 inches across, making them larger than their walnut-sized brains. This unique feature allows ostriches to spot predators from afar, giving them an advantage in the wild. Despite having relatively small brains, ostriches are incredibly speedy. They can run at an astonishing 45 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest birds on land. Their long legs and powerful muscles help them escape danger quickly. While you might think a larger brain would mean smarter animals, ostriches showcase that speed and good eyesight can be just as crucial for survival. They rely on their keen vision to detect threats before it's too late and use their impressive speed to flee when necessary. Next time you think about brains versus brawn, remember the ostrich and its unique survival strategies. Is it really true that Nokia 1100 sold over 250 million units? Absolutely. The Nokia 1100 is celebrated as the best-selling mobile phone in history, having touched the lives of millions across the globe. Released in 2003, this simple yet robust phone captured hearts with its easy-to-use interface and long-lasting battery life. People loved its practical features such as the flashlight and customizable ringtones, making it perfect for everyone, from busy professionals to kids. What's fascinating is that Nokia 1100 thrived in various environments, including developing countries where access to technology was limited. Its popularity helped shape mobile communication, paving the way for future smartphones. Even today, the Nokia 1100 remains a nostalgic symbol of the early mobile era, proving that a well-made device can leave a lasting impact. Do you think we'll ever see a phone like the 1100 again? Honey lasts for thousands of years. What's the secret? Its remarkable longevity is nothing short of astonishing. Archaeologists have discovered jars of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, and amazingly, this sweet treat is still edible even after thousands of years. This incredible shelf life can be attributed to honey's unique chemical composition. It has low moisture content, high acidity, and contains natural preservatives like hydrogen peroxide. These factors create an environment that's hostile to bacteria and mold, allowing honey to remain intact for centuries. In ancient times, honey was not just a food item, it played crucial roles in rituals and medicine. The Egyptians revered honey for its nutritional and healing properties, using it in everything from offerings to mummification processes. Today, honey still holds its place as a cherished ingredient in kitchens around the world, offering not only sweetness, but also a connection to our distant past. So next time you enjoy honey, think about its journey through history. What other foods could stand the test of time? Prepare to be amazed by Macau's gambling empire. Did you know that Macau is the only region in China where gambling is fully legal? This unique status attracts millions of tourists each year, eager to try their luck and enjoy the vibrant entertainment scene. With over 30 dazzling casinos, Macau has rightfully earned the title of the gambling capital of Asia. In 2018 alone, this energetic enclave generated a staggering $37 billion in revenue, surpassing even the famous Las Vegas. Visitors can explore extravagant resorts, indulge in gourmet dining, and experience thrilling shows, all while trying their hand at games of chance. The lights, sounds, and excitement create a one-of-a-kind atmosphere that draws people from around the globe. Whether you're a seasoned gambler or just curious about the experience, Macau offers a fascinating blend of culture, entertainment, and high-stakes fun that you won't want to miss. You might be shocked to learn that Eisenhower missed a big event. In 1944, Dwight D. Eisenhower, who would later become President of the United States, faced a tough choice when he couldn't attend his son John's graduation from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. At the time, he was deeply engaged in the critical task of leading the Allied invasion of Europe, a monumental effort that would change the course of World War II. Ironically, June 6, 1944, was not just any day. It was D-Day, when thousands of Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy to reclaim Europe from Nazi control. While Eisenhower was busy planning strategies to secure a victory for freedom, his son celebrated a major milestone. This poignant moment reveals the sacrifices many leaders make during wartime, balancing their personal lives with immense responsibilities that shape history. How do you think such choices affect family ties? Have you ever wondered why carrerilla captivates so many people? Carrerilla is a traditional Mexican sport that brings together the thrill of rodeo, the skill of equestrianism, and the spirit of cattle ranching. This exciting competition takes place in a specially designed arena known as Alienzo Charo, where skilled participants showcase their remarkable abilities. During the event, competitors tackle a variety of tests that involve both horses and cattle, demonstrating their agility, precision, and deep connection with the animals. From galloping across the arena to expertly managing livestock, it's a breathtaking display of talent and teamwork. Charreria not only celebrates Mexican culture, but also fosters community spirit as spectators and participants alike gather to cheer on their favorites. With its rich history and vibrant atmosphere, Charreria invites everyone to appreciate the unique blend of sport, tradition, and camaraderie. Is it really true that White House souvenirs were sold? During the reconstruction of the White House in the late 1940s, President Harry S. Truman started a unique souvenir program that allowed the public to purchase old building materials from the historic structure. This initiative aimed to repurpose the scraps as a charming way to connect everyday Americans with their nation's history. Surprisingly, the response was overwhelming. People jumped at the chance to own a piece of presidential history, leading to a whopping $10,000 in profits beyond expenses. This money helped fund the ongoing restoration efforts, illustrating how the public's interest in preserving historical artifacts can provide unexpected financial benefits. Imagine having a piece of the White House in your own home. This program made that dream a reality for many. How cool is it that the public contributed to such an important renovation? What if I told you dogs think about us differently? Recent studies reveal fascinating insights into how our furry friends perceive the world, especially when it comes to their humans. Researchers found that dogs show distinct brain activity when they see pictures of their owners versus strangers. This difference in brain response highlights the deep emotional bond dogs have with their families. When a dog sees its owner, there's a surge of activity in areas of the brain associated with emotions and rewards. This suggests that our loyal companions don't just see us as providers of food and shelter. They feel a strong connection with us. Imagine the joy a dog experiences when they recognize you after a long day. So the next time your pup greets you with enthusiasm, remember that their brains are lighting up with love and affection just for you. Can you handle a 130-kilo weight challenge? This weight, roughly equivalent to the mass of a large adult bear, sparks lots of conversations about fitness and personal goals. People often find themselves discussing how much they can lift or how they can incorporate strength training into their daily routines. Whether at the gym or during casual hangouts, lifting weights is a great way to build muscle and improve overall health. For many, reaching a 130-kilo deadlift or squat becomes a target that motivates their workouts. But it's not just about the weight, it's also about proper form, technique, and listening to your body to avoid injury. Many fitness enthusiasts share their journeys online, inspiring others to take on similar challenges. What's impressive is how different individuals approach this goal, including using various training methods like progressive overload or circuit training. So if lifting 130 kilograms feels out of reach, remember that every small step counts toward overall strength and fitness. This might surprise you. Germany's 25,000 castles. Did you know Germany boasts around 25,000 castles, far surpassing the approximately 13,000 McDonald's locations in the United States? These castles come in all forms, from imposing medieval fortresses to stunning Renaissance palaces, showcasing the nation's captivating history and architectural diversity. One iconic example is Neuschwanstein Castle, which draws millions of visitors each year with its enchanting design that looks straight out of a fairy tale. But not all castles are in pristine condition. Many stand as mysterious ruins amidst breathtaking landscapes, inviting exploration and imagination. Furthermore, numerous castles have been beautifully restored and transformed into vibrant museums, luxurious hotels, or unique event spaces. For anyone fascinated by history and architecture, Germany's castle-filled landscape is like a treasure trove just waiting to be explored. Did you know Philadelphia cream cheese has a twist? It might surprise you to learn that this creamy delight was actually invented in New York, not Philadelphia. The name comes from Philadelphia's reputation for making high-quality cheese, which inspired the original creator to give it that iconic label. In a fun twist, if you're in Mexico, you might see this cheese referred to as Queso Philadelphia. This showcases how cultural influences can shape food identities across borders. Cream cheese has become beloved around the world for its rich, smooth texture, making it a favorite for spreading on bagels, mixing into recipes, or even topping desserts. Whether you enjoy it plain, flavored, or as part of a dish, Philadelphia cream cheese carries a bit of a storied past that connects two distant cities and showcases the delightful surprises in our favorite foods. Can you believe this walnut cracking record? Mohammed Rashid from Pakistan has set an incredible world record by cracking 315 walnuts in just 1 minute using nothing but his elbow. This astonishing feat not only showcases his extraordinary strength, but also highlights his unique skill. Imagine the precision and speed required to crack that many walnuts in such a short time frame. Rashid's achievement has left many in awe, as it's not just a test of power, but also of technique. His training likely involves a combination of focused practice and physical conditioning, which allows him to execute such a specialized maneuver with impressive efficiency. This record adds to the growing list of unusual world records, inspiring people worldwide to push their limits and explore the fascinating world of extreme challenges. Whether you're an aspiring record breaker or simply a fan of quirky trivia, Mohammed Rashid's walnut cracking skill is sure to catch your attention and spark your curiosity about the world of records. Guess what really drives excitement at Gonda Dinosaur Theme Park? This thrilling destination offers visitors an unforgettable attraction where they are symbolically eaten by a giant dinosaur. Imagine stepping into a realm filled with massive dinosaur replicas that roar and move, making you feel like you've traveled back in time to the Jurassic era. In this unique experience, tourists can engage in a playful scenario where a giant dinosaur appears to gobble them up, all in good fun. It combines education with entertainment as families learn about these magnificent creatures while immersing themselves in imaginative play. Kids and adults alike can capture amazing photos and share laughs, making it a memorable part of their visit. The Gonda Dinosaur Theme Park goes beyond typical amusement parks by offering this interactive experience that sparks curiosity about dinosaurs and their world. So whether you're a dinosaur fanatic or just looking for a fun day out, this park has something for everyone. Ready to dive into the dino adventure? Did you know that ticks can cause meat allergies? This surprising fact stems from bites from certain types of ticks, particularly the Lone Star tick. After being bitten, some people develop an allergy to red meat, which includes beef, pork, and lamb. This strange immune response occurs because a sugar molecule found in these meats closely resembles a carbohydrate present in tick saliva. When the body encounters this carbohydrate, it can mistakenly identify it as a threat and trigger an allergic reaction. Symptoms can range from mild hives to severe anaphylaxis, making it a serious issue for those affected. What's particularly frustrating is that this allergy can last for years, and for some, it may never go away. Imagine having to avoid your favorite barbecue just because of a tick bite. Awareness of this risk can help people take precautions when enjoying the great outdoors. Is it really true that sharks have no bones? While it may sound surprising, sharks are indeed unique creatures with skeletons made entirely of cartilage. This flexible material is the same stuff that makes up our ears and noses. Having a cartilage skeleton allows sharks to be incredibly agile swimmers, easily maneuvering through water with grace and speed. They can make sharp turns and sudden movements that many bony fish struggle to replicate. This remarkable adaptation plays a vital role in their success as apex predators, as they hunt for various prey in diverse marine environments, from the open ocean to coastal waters. Because cartilage is lighter and less dense than bone, sharks can maintain buoyancy without the need for a swim bladder, which many fish have to control their floating abilities. This gives them an edge, letting them focus on chasing their next meal or avoiding danger. So next time you think about sharks, remember that their amazing cartilaginous structure is key to their survival in the deep blue sea. Did you know Mozambique's flag features an AK-47? This unique choice symbolizes the country's struggle for independence and its ongoing commitment to defend that freedom. Adopted in 1983, the flag has three horizontal stripes of green, black, and yellow, with the AK-47 prominently displayed alongside a hoe and an open book. The green stripe represents the land and its fertile fields, while the black symbolizes the African continent's people and their unity. The yellow stands for the country's mineral wealth. The inclusion of the AK-47 highlights the importance of defense in Mozambique's history, particularly during the fight against colonial rule and civil conflict. It's a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by many for liberty and self-determination. The hoe symbolizes agricultural development, indicating a focus on education and progress after years of war. This flag serves not just as a national emblem, but also as a testament to resilience and hope for the future. What do you think such symbols reveal about a nation's identity? Here's a wild fact about your bones. Did you know that your bones are constantly changing? This surprising process is called bone remodeling, where around 10% of your bone mass is replaced each year. Why is this important? Well, bone remodeling helps repair tiny damages that happen in your bones, sort of like fixing a crack in a wall. It also plays a key role in regulating calcium levels in your body, which is crucial for many functions, including keeping your heart beating and your nerves firing properly. Interestingly, the way your bones adapt to physical activity is remarkable. When you engage in weight-bearing exercises, like running or jumping, your bones become stronger. They sense the extra pressure and respond by building more bone material, making them more resilient over time. So next time you exercise, remember you're not just keeping fit, you're also helping your bones stay strong. Why does cutting hair not hurt at all? The answer lies in the unique structure of hair. All hair that grows outside the scalp is made up of dead cells. This means that when you visit the barber or trim your own locks, you're snipping away at a material that doesn't contain any living tissue. Because hair follicles, which are the living part of hair, are located beneath the surface of the skin, you won't feel any pain when those dead strands are cut. This fascinating fact about hair composition sheds light on how our bodies work. While it may seem surprising that something so visible and prominent as hair is made of dead cells, this is true for all body hair, including eyebrows and eyelashes. The living part of the hair follicle is what actually grows hair and connects to nerve endings. So the next time you get a haircut, you can relax and enjoy the experience, knowing that your stylist isn't just trimming hair, they're giving your dead cells a fresh look without any pain involved.